Peace. What's up? What's up? What's good, y'all? Baby, welcome in. Tell a friend and we doing it again. Cancer. Cancer, what's up, babies? Get up in here for your bonus read. Okay, Cancer. So, my loves, I'm tapping in with your energy for the weekend, and it's I can feel your emotions, my love. I can feel your emotions. You might be feeling particularly sensitive at this time, or just like you're connecting more with your sensitive energy, okay? Um, Spirit is saying take that energy and connect with your loved ones on a deeper level. That's somewhere where you can just directly input that energy. Some of you are dealing with some type of like breakup or after effects of like a divorce or something like that. Okay. And that could be kind of weighing on you or on the person that you're dealing with energetically. All right. Because I'm sensing some sort of like trying to get a clear understanding or clarity on a situation. Um, and feeling like you can't, or that person, the other person feels like they cannot. Um, okay, for some of you, it's just it's just something is ending. It's just it's ending out, and for a portion of the collective, you feel okay with that. It's just that you wish that you could get other things handled smoothly moving forward. For others of you, it seems like you could really be in your emotions about it. Someone here is in their emotions though, okay? And it's this energy here of feeling like not wanting to end something, but not knowing how it can continue to go forward, right? It's like, and also there's also about wanting to reconstruct a relationship, but again, feeling like the other party is not all the way on board with that. So you could have almost like two similar situations happening in two different areas of your life. One of these is definitely romantic. Cancer, don't let me find out both of them is romantic now. Okay, we got you. I'm hearing boyfriend number two, and someone here, Polly. No, but yeah. Regardless of what you got going on, Miss Cancer or Mister Cancer, I see it. There's two situations that seem to be kind of paralleling each other, and your role might be different in each of them, but the situations seem eerily alike. Okay. um but yeah, there is an energy here of it seems like you or the other person wants to be free. Someone could even have moved on from the connection, and that could sting, that could hurt. It really could. And I feel like you're trying to, and there's this energy here of wanting, like, for some of you, you don't want to walk away. For some of you, you don't want to put up the boundaries that you know that you might have to with this situation, with this relationship, whether it be co-parenting and you just trying to get through, to the person that you're sharing these responsibilities with, and it seems like it's a hit and miss thing, or if it's a relationship that you really care for the person and it fell off, it fell out, they fell out of love or you fell out of love or something like that. And so it's just, it hurts. I can sense it. I'm telling you, this is a bonus reading, Cancer. This is a bonus reading, but it's this energy of you really, if you're the one that is feeling emotions for somebody, my love, it's way easier to just like to release them so that they don't feel trapped or suffocated, and then you don't feel neglected or unwanted. You know what I'm saying? It's like that feeling. And then if you're on the other side of it, like really try to give yourself that space and that gap. If it's a relationship and you don't see it going anywhere else and you've already moved on, you could be with someone new and you're happy and you're just like, okay, I kind of just, you know, whatever, like express it to that person as honestly as you can. Like, look, I've already moved on, I'm in something else. Like, I don't see this ever happening for us, or what you feel for me, it's not going to be reciprocated. If that's how you feel, it might hurt, or I know, especially for you, Cancer, it might come across as being harsh. But just know that you're freeing them by saying these, like, you're freeing them. by saying these things to them. And if they say these things to you, Cancer, don't you fucking cry. Don't you cry in their face. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. But, cry in the car. No, just like, no, but have respect that somebody would not like lead you on or let you get so deep that, you know what I'm saying, your emotions that you feel like tied or whatever. Really hold space in your heart, like give yourself that space to go off and heal, because it could be like, it gets real out here. It could be so much more. You know what I'm saying? Like it could be worse than someone just expressing to you that, hey, I don't feel the same way that you feel for me, or hey, I've moved on, or whatever the case. Regardless of what you want it to be, and again, reverse the roles if you need to. But I know Cancer Collective. I know Cancer Collective, and Cancers are usually the ones that are holding that space in their heart. And I think it's because not a lot of people can get to you, Cancer. Not a lot of people can meet you on that emotional level, on that energetic level. So you could have made that bond or this connection, or this is how someone feels with you. I know, my loves. Especially if you're in your masculine energy, you could have someone that feels like this for you. Like, I've never felt like this about anybody before. So, like, what do you mean? It could be hard for them to come to terms that you might not want to be with them, or again, if you're with somebody, it could be hard for you to come to terms with they don't want to be with you, or that they moved on. But listen, this is just an experience for you to grow through. Okay, this is an experience for you to grow through whatever side of the situation that you're on. And I just really felt compelled to come on here and tell you that. Let's see, I have more bonus messages for you. Give me one sec. Okay, so energies that could be going around is relief, sadness, guilt, nostalgia, and indifference. Okay, just depending on where you are in your journey. Okay, and so like relief can look like feeling a sense of freedom or lightness, like because you've made a decision that's best for you, or this person is. Sadness, like, so even if you feel like it's the right choice to move away from this relationship, or to finally accept that it's ending, letting go can bring up feelings of grief and loss. And that's that's a real deal. And when you're already a sensitive energy, then it's like you feel it more. It feels like sometimes. Sometimes when you're leaving situation, partnerships, whatever, guilt. You could feel guilt, especially you, Cancer. You're known for your empathy. So it's like you might feel bad about hurting the other person's feelings if you feel like you were the one that had to put an end to something. And again, if the tables were turned for some reason, then there could be some guilt there too for, well, why wasn't I able to sustain this or whatever. Nostalgia can come up. That's, of course, thinking of the memories, or thinking whatever had made you fall for this person in the first place, okay, or enjoy this relationship. Like, those feelings will come up. They do come up sometimes, and they can lead to feelings of longing and even reminiscing. All right. Indifference, some of you might feel indifference. Indifference comes in when someone has truly moved on, and they might feel, you or them, if they're in this indifference energy, might even feel a sense of apathy, or like neutrality, just a neutral feeling, towards the person in the past. And I talked about this, like hate and all those other energies only come up first of all, when people are bitter, and when they're still in love. Not to excuse anything. I don't think fighting with someone is a great way to show your love. But that all people take that based on their upbringings too. So at any rate, Cancer, if any of these emotions do crop up in your energy this weekend, Know that it's totally normal. It's totally normal, okay? If you're going through some type of breakup, separation, these are normal feelings and things that might crop up in your mind frame. But remember not to don't overthink. Okay, do not overthink it. There can also be opportunities for you to have heartfelt conversations about this. Maybe you have someone that you can talk to and express how you're feeling or your emotions and stuff like that. You can also express yourself creatively, right? uh I'm saying right, like right, R-I-G-H-T, but also right, like, W, right. um you could paint, you could sing, you could play music, you know what I'm saying? You can go hop and skip and jump and run and but express yourself, get it out. Find an outlet, my love. Okay. Again, that's going to help with the overthinking. All right, which you're good for, Cancer. You're good for that. I already said this, but I'll say it again. Nurture yourself, a nice relaxing bath, bubble bath, get the Epsom salt, get the oils, light the candles, okay? This is about emotional connection and finding peace with you. This is about being, I already said it, peace, but you know, being real about feeling emotionally fulfilled, Cancer. Okay. If this situation is truly done and there's nothing else for you to do, the only thing you can do is to release. There is an opportunity here for you to have some type of heartfelt conversation. Um, but again, you need to be really honest with yourself, Cancer, and ask yourself, if you do get the opportunity, to get back with this energy, or if you do decide to get this relationship, another chance to flourish, are you able to show up? Are you able to show up in the energy? Are you able to express yourself and feel vulnerable? Because love for Cancer is about the freedom to feel vulnerable in the energy. That's what makes people fall in love with you. I say people, but I don't think you allow a lot of people to get close enough to fall in love with you. So that's what would allow this energy, to have even been able to feel this warmth, or vice versa. Excuse me, guys. So there could be an opportunity for you to get some things clear and for you guys to get back on the same page, but that also requires for you then to let go of whatever emotional pain you might be feeling. And if you do want to step forward, you got to ask yourself if you're willing to be vulnerable. And you got to ask yourself if they still will receive you in the same way, because pain changes people in relationships, and sometimes it makes the bond stronger and builds it up more, you know. But it just depends on where both people are energetically. I don't want to sell you any false promises or get you confused. I feel like the energy that's been on the forefront for you is the energy that you should trust. How have you been feeling? And again, if you are the one that has been pushing someone away, or if you're the one that feels like you've been pushed away and you have the opportunity to come back into that relationship, you have to see if you are going to be able to show up. Not what you want to do, not how much you miss them or how much you might have love for them or anything like that. It's more about, can you now show up? Okay, you got them back, or okay, they got you back. Sorry, I got interrupted, but it's like, okay, this energy of you got them back or they got you back, but now can you guys both show up? Are you able to put the past behind you and, you know what I mean? Be in the be in the energy that is called for. Uh, be realistic with yourself, my loves. Be realistic with yourself. If it works out, I'm happy for you. And if you decide to let situations go, I'm happy for you. Come back, see me anytime. We'll get more energies out. All right. I have another Cancer message coming for you guys. It'll probably post tomorrow, but this weekend energy, it felt like, oh no, Cancer needs to hear this. Okay. All right, my loves. I love you to life. Peace. And have peace in your mind, babies. For real, no overthinking. This message specifically was for Cancers to stop overthinking. Stop it. Peace.